Yeah, it's a lovely place. Tinged with a little bit of sadness because today is Saturday, and on Wednesday a dear friend of mine, Eric Sykes, who I was an instructor at the Guards Depot with, and we then were taken down, both of us, to start up the new Lance Sergeant system of instruction at the Infantry Junior Leaders. So we did sort of 4 years away from our battalions. He was Coldstreamer, I was Irish Guards, Plastic Mick. He was from somewhere like Gloucester or Cheltenham. So he had a sort of strange brogue to his voice. Not almost Bristol, but not quite. His dad was a fine character, ex-Guards Independent Parachute Company, and the tale Eric used to tell me, bless him, passed away with flu this Wednesday in New Zealand, my age, 55. But the tale he told me of his dad was his dad used to drag him out into the garage and make him put his mitts up and box with him, and as a present he would buy him things like punch bags or spring-loaded punch balls, and he did so once. He called him into the garage and said, right, hit this when it comes to you, and he bent this punch ball double to the floor almost, and then poor old Eric's walking towards it not knowing what's coming, and then he lets it go and it goes whack and sends him right across the garage, and somehow that toughened him up, and he became a fantastic boxer. And me and him coached the junior army team, won the junior army championships, won our own company, inter-company boxing all the time, no problem. And 4 years, and then it's gone like that. And I spent all last year, because of Facebook now, trying to find him. Didn't find him at all, and then sad news filtered out yesterday. Eric's gone, died of flu. His missus went to wake him up at 8. She'd let him sleep an extra hour knowing he had a bad bout of flu, and there he was, gone. My age. So everything has to be put into balance. What you have here is an idyllic lifestyle. As much wine as you want, many sights to go and view, no problems with any of your neighbours, fantastic friends, Stefan and Elvira. Family like Alan here who will do anything like that for you, and then on the other hand you're 2,000 kilometres away from home when the shit hits the fan, or if you need to visit your grandchildren. It's difficult, and that is probably the big problem with being an expat in any location, is that you've always got to get back. I defy anyone not to need to get back at least once or twice in their life. But until that raises its head, I'm okay living here, absolutely love it, and wouldn't want it to change. It's not the best place in the world. There's lots of horror stories still, if you want to find them, and there's other people that would much prefer the Algarve or Florida, but for my purposes, I grew up 10 years ago. I did a year here, and it made me see what we have in the UK that no one else has got, which is tolerance, even though you might not quite see that going around the M25 on a Friday. But we have that, and they love that. They're proud. They keep saying to me, why do you live here? Why have you picked here? I say, can you not see what's around you? And they say, yeah, but and I say, but get up there, get up into the mountains, chase those wild horses, look for those buzzards that are like golden eagles. They're Misha, mouse hunters they call them. Look for the wildlife. We have bears over here. I haven't seen one, but they are in central Bosnia, so we're not in central Bosnia. I've got to travel into Travnik one day, meet yet another relative called Susie. He's a bloke, owns an ice cream shop, and he would take us out fishing and hunting. wolves. Everything you could possibly want is here as wildlife. And birds spotting. We live on the edge of Herzegovina, the other little, like a principality, like Wales is to England. And we can go down there and see waterfowl, strange exotic birds that come across from Africa. It's absolutely fantastic. There's my little den, I'm going to photograph anything and I've shut my mouth up and got into the shooting phase. But there you go. That boy there goes back to Germany to visit his family. His family in Germany, Duisburg, which I think is somewhere above Munich to the left. And it takes him about 26 hours from here on a coach. I mean, I did that once in the Rockies, an 18-hour journey back from Vancouver to Calgary. It was a hoot, but would you want to do that twice a year or something just to visit your family? I don't think I would. Anyway, there you go. Over and out. Brian, Livno, Western Bosnia.